Released back in 1980 when Atari were the kings of the arcade scene, Warlords is a 4-player battle where the object is to protect your castle while attacking the other 3 opponents and destroying their empire. This game essentially combines 2 other games, Breakout and Quadrapong. A dragon appears to start festivities by dropping a fireball onto the field, and from there it will bounce back and forth with you using your shield to both defend your territory and attack the 3 other castles. Things can start rather slowly, and you feel like you're in full control, but the speed can really pick up rapidly and the game can become pretty frantic fun. A nice feature of the gameplay is that if you time your button press correctly, you can hold on to the fireball and essentially charge up your next shot. This can work really well to both increase the power of the shot and do more damage to your opponent, but also to increase the speed of the shot and make it even more difficult for your opponent to defend against. On top of that, you can also choose in which direction to release your shot, so if there's one warlord in particular you want to take down a peg or 2, the power is in your hands. But with this power comes some drawback. Take too long to charge up the shot or decide where you want to dish it out, and the fire will begin to erode some of your own territory. This is a pretty great feature to keep the game moving at its quick pace, and it keeps you on your toes and stops anyone from holding the fireball for too long. And to add on to all of this, there's multi-ball. That's right, another fireball will get introduced into the game, and then it just becomes all-out warfare. Playing against the 3 computer players, this can make things very difficult to keep up with, as I found the computer is pretty adept at defending themselves. The AI for a game of this age is actually remarkably strong, and if you can get past your opponents in a stage, you'll just go up a level and keep fighting tougher and tougher AI. Playing with 3 other fellow human beings though, it just makes things a great laugh. You can have up to 4 fireballs now at once, and it makes for a very fun, fast-paced game to play. As you'd expect for a game of its time, Warlords did receive a release on the Atari 2600, but it's not one of the games that has appeared on the previous Atari collection for the Evercade, so this arcade compilation is the only way to get your hands on Warlords on the Evercade. The 2600 version is, as you would imagine, a scaled back version of this arcade game anyway, so there's nothing really to miss out on there. It is regarded in its own right as a pretty good port for the 2600, but some features are missing, so this arcade version is the superior way to play Warlords. Overall, Warlords is for my money one of the best games on the 13 included on this cartridge, and its graphic style and its gameplay hold up really nicely today. It's a shame that there's no background music while the game plays out, but hey, this was 1980, and thinking along those lines, it's actually a big deal this game is in colour at all. Warlords is clocking in at 7 out of 10 score for me. I'd recommend this one, and if you do get the Atari Arcade 1 cartridge for your Evercade, then without doubt, get some friends over and throw down.